Surprise birthday. Emma was a young girl. She was 20 years old. She lived with her family in a small house. Her birthday was coming soon. Emma was excited, but also a little sad. She thought nobody would remember her birthday this year. In the past years, her friends always celebrated with her. But this year, everything was quiet. Emma woke up early in the morning. She opened her eyes and saw her mother smiling. Her mother said, "Good morning," but she did not say, "Happy birthday." Emma felt a little sad. At breakfast, her father and sister talked about normal things. They did not say anything about her birthday. Emma ate her food quietly. After breakfast, she went to her room. She looked at her phone. There were no messages, no calls. Emma sighed. Maybe this year would not be special. She sat by the window and watched the trees. The sun was shining. Birds were singing. It was a beautiful day, but Emma's heart was a little heavy. After some time, she decided to go for a walk. She put on her shoes and went outside. She walked slowly on the street. There were not many people. She went to the park. Children were playing. Parents were sitting on benches, talking and laughing. Emma sat alone on a bench. She watched the children and smiled a little. Then, suddenly, her best friend Jack came. Jack said, "Hello Emma. How are you?" Emma smiled and said, "I am fine." Jack said, "Let's walk together." Emma agreed. They walked slowly around the park. Jack talked about a new cafe that opened nearby. He said, "Let's go and see it." At first, Emma did not want to go. She was not in the mood. But Jack smiled so kindly that she said, "Okay." They walked towards the new cafe. It was a small place with colorful lights outside. Music was playing softly. When they reached the door, Jack opened it for Emma. She stepped inside. Suddenly, the lights turned off. Emma was scared. It was dark for a few seconds. Then the lights turned on and everybody shouted, "Happy birthday, Emma." Emma could not believe her eyes. All her friends were there. Her mother, her father, her sister, her neighbors, and even her old school friends. The cafe was decorated with balloons, flowers, and colorful ribbons. A big cake was on the table. On the cake, it was written, "Happy birthday, Emma." Emma's eyes filled with tears. She was so happy. She hugged her mother. Her mother said, "We love you very much." Emma said, "I love you too, Mom." They all clapped their hands and laughed. Emma cut the cake. She gave the first piece to her mother. Then she shared it with all her friends. The cake was sweet and delicious. Everyone enjoyed it. After eating the cake, music started. They danced together. Some people sang songs. Some played funny games. Emma laughed and laughed. She had not felt this happy for a long time. Then came the gift time. Her friends brought many gifts. Jack gave her a beautiful notebook. "You can write your dreams here," he said. Another friend gave her a warm scarf. Another one gave her a photo album full of old memories. Emma looked at the photos. She smiled and cried a little. So many beautiful moments. Her mother gave her a small box. Inside the box was a necklace with the word, "Love," on it. Emma hugged her mother tightly. She said, "Thank you for everything." After that, they played some fun games. They played, Guess the Song, Balloon Race, and Who Knows Emma Best. Everyone laughed and had fun. In the balloon race, Jack won again. He was very fast. In the Guess the Song game, Emma won. She knew all the songs. Time passed quickly. The sun went down. The sky turned orange and pink. It was evening now. Some people started to leave. They hugged Emma and said, "Happy birthday." Emma thanked each one of them. She felt so grateful. When they got home, Emma opened all her gifts again. She looked at each one carefully. She thought about each friend and smiled. Then she sat on her bed and thought about the day. It was the best day ever. She learned that sometimes love is quiet. Sometimes the best surprise comes when you least expect it. Emma closed her eyes and dreamed sweet dreams. She dreamed about her friends, her family, and the beautiful day she had. The next morning, Emma woke up early. She felt fresh and happy. She decided she would also give surprises to her friends on their birthdays. She wanted to make them feel as happy as she felt. Days passed. Emma started writing in her new notebook. She wrote her dreams, her plans, and her feelings. She wrote about her surprise birthday party and how it made her feel loved. She started planning small surprises for her friends. One day, it was her friend Jack's birthday. Emma decided to organize a small picnic in the park. She called their friends and made a plan. They all met secretly. They brought food, drinks, balloons, and music. They waited for Jack at the park. When Jack arrived, they all shouted, "Happy birthday, Jack." Jack was very surprised and very happy. Emma saw the same happiness in his eyes that she felt on her birthday. They ate sandwiches, played games, and sang songs. Everyone was happy. Emma understood that happiness grows when you share it. After that, every birthday became a special event. Every friend tried to surprise each other. It became a beautiful tradition. Sometimes they went hiking. Sometimes they had movie nights. Sometimes they had simple dinners at home. But always, there was love, laughter, and friendship. Emma's life became more colorful and full of joy. She became closer to her family and her friends. She learned to appreciate small things: a smile, a hug, a kind word. One evening, Emma was sitting by her window again. She looked at the stars. She thought about her life. She felt thankful. She had a family who loved her. She had friends who cared about her. She had dreams to follow. She promised herself that she would always stay kind and positive. She would always make others smile. She knew that life was not always easy. Sometimes there would be hard days. Sometimes there would be sad moments. But she believed that with love and friendship, everything would be okay. The next day, Emma started volunteering at a small community center. She helped children learn to read. She helped old people carry their groceries. She painted walls and planted flowers. Every day, she found new ways to share her happiness. One little girl in the center had a birthday. Emma organized a small party for her. She brought a small cake and a few balloons. The little girl's eyes shined with happiness. Emma felt very proud. She realized that it did not take a lot of money to make someone happy. Sometimes a little kindness was enough. Months passed. Emma's birthday came again, but this time, she did not expect anything. She was happy already. She woke up smiling. She had breakfast with her family. She went to work at the community center. In the afternoon, her friends called her to meet at the park. Emma went happily. When she arrived, there was a small table with flowers. Her friends sang, "Happy birthday," again. They gave her a handmade card. In the card, everyone had written a small message. Emma read every message. She cried happy tears. One message said, "You are a light in our lives." Another said, "Thank you for your kindness." Emma hugged everyone. She realized that love was not about big gifts or big parties. Love was about small, beautiful moments. That evening, Emma wrote in her notebook again. She wrote, "Today was another beautiful day. I am thankful for everything." She closed her notebook, smiled, and looked at the stars again. Life was beautiful because it was full of love, hope, and dreams. Emma knew that many more birthdays would come. Many more surprises. Many more happy moments. And she was ready for all of them, with an open heart and a big smile.